Hello followers and welcome everyone. In today's video I'm gonna cover a simple tip to improve the trading performance for the 5-second high-low strategy. So it's gonna be a quick video, and if you didn't watch the 5-second high-low strategy in detail, please go back to that video and watch it first. Okay, now I'm gonna explain briefly the idea behind the tip that we're gonna use for today's video in order to improve the 5-second high-low strategy. Okay, so now we're gonna look for a good environment of trading with our strategy. What is the best environment for the 5-second high-low strategy? The best environment is very simple. It is a ranging market. So ranging market, which means when you see, let me bring my pen one moment, when you see the price is moving sideways, as you can see here, this is a range structure or range market. So range market. Okay, once we spot this kind of structure, we're gonna consider to start our trading with the 5-second high-low strategy. Why we are using range market for our strategy? The reason is very simple. In range market, the volatility is very low, which means we're gonna have a lot of opportunities for a price being reversed. Unlike the trending market, where we usually experience a high volatility, which can affect our 5-second pullback strategy. So that's why we prefer the range market. Now I'm assuming that you know how to distinguish between the ranging market and the trending market. So I'm not gonna go in details on how to do that. However, I'm gonna give you quickly an example on a trending market, so at least you can have an idea on the difference between the two. Okay, as you can see here, for example, this is not a range market. You can see price is trending. Okay, so this is not the ideal structure for our strategy. So in conclusion, we're gonna avoid using our 5-low strategy when the market is trending. Okay, so this is not our friend. Our friend is the ranging market. So when the price is moving kind of sideways, this is the ideal environment to implement our strategy. Okay, now I'm gonna give you an example to see in action how we do that. Before I get started, please read the disclaimer carefully. Okay, now I'm gonna give you an example to see how I'm gonna select the best chart for my strategy, which is the 5-second high-low strategy. And remember, always before we start our trading session, we need to look at the setup and make sure everything is set correctly and properly. So I'm not gonna do that in this session, but you know the point. Now for the risk management, I'm gonna allow myself to do martingale up to 6 trades maximum. So it's gonna be a 6-trade cycle. Okay, now I'm gonna go through different charts to find the best ranging market. You remember, the range market is the friend of the 5-second high-low strategy. As you can see in the current chart, I don't have a ranging market, so I have to move on to other charts and find a ranging market. Okay, here is one. This is perfect ranging market for our strategy. And before I start my trading, let me bring my Excel table to figure out the subsequent risk amounts for the 6 trade cycle. All set, now I can start my trading. As you can see, I have a breakout of the low of the current candle, so I'm gonna enter my first trade with buy option. Let's go. And I'm gonna put $2.11 for the next trade in case if I lose the current one. As you can see, I lost my first trade, so I'm gonna enter a second trade with $2.11. As you can see, the current candle has no low, which means the price is still breaking out the low, so I'm gonna enter a trade with buy option. Let's go. Then I'm gonna put $4.45 for the next trade following my Excel table. As you can see, my second trade was a losing trade, so I have to follow up with another trade, which is the third trade with $4.45. The current candle is about to close, so I'm gonna wait for the next one. Okay, now I have a new candle just opened. Now I have a breakout of the candle's high, so I'm gonna enter a trade with sell option. Let's go. And I'm gonna put $9.39 for the next trade if I lose the current one. As you can see, I got another losing trade, but no worry. I know I'm gonna recover from all my losses and make my profit target. As you can see, the price has broken the current candle's high, so I'm gonna enter a trade with sell option. Let's go. Then I'm gonna put $19.83 for the... Okay, I got a winning trade. Finally, I've recovered from all the previous losses with my profit target. Now I have to reset the amount to $1 to start another 6 trade cycle. And I got another breakout of the current candle's high, so I'm gonna enter a trade with sell option. Let's go. Then I'm gonna put $2.11 for the next trade following my table. I lost this trade, so I have to follow up with the next trade. As you can see, the current candle's high is being broken, so I can enter another trade with sell option. Let's go. Then I'm gonna put $4.45 for the next trade. As you can see, I got a winning trade, so I've recovered from my previous losses and hit my profit target. Now I'm gonna reset the amount to $1 to start another 6 trade cycle. As you can see, the price has broken the current candle's high, so I'm gonna enter a trade with sell option. Let's go. Then I'm gonna put $2.11 for the next trade. Okay, I got another winning trade. Again, I'm gonna reset the amount to $1 to start another 6 trade cycle. Okay, I'm gonna give you other tips to improve the 5-second high-low trading strategy and other strategies that I've covered in the previous lessons. So keep in touch. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching.